So please, Johanna.
Yes, thank you. So you'll have to bear with me because I have a bit of a cold, so my voice isn't 100%, but I'll try as best as I can. So how many people in here are wearing one of these things? Anyone? Nobody? 1, 2. Really? That's not that many people. But so whether or not we like it, these things are coming closer and closer to our bodies. We might be wearing them on our wrists, not so many here today. Sports people might be wearing them close to their hearts. Some people might even implant technology under their skin. And we might use them to see what our heart rate is like, how many calories we've burnt, how many steps we've walked every day. And we use them to kind of see what behaviors we can change, the results that maybe help us to become more healthy, maybe even more beautiful. But what I propose, or what we propose, is something different. We propose a version of looking at yourself that doesn't really distract us from our own experiences. We call it somesthetics, where the soma is Greek for the body and aesthetic is for the senses. And so we want technology that doesn't only make you experience yourself from the outside, but also from the inside. We want you to feel, we want you to get engaged, and we want you to understand more about yourself. So create technology that deepens your understanding of who you are, and basically it's more human, hopefully. But a big question that I guess most of you have when you come to this talk today is what I did at IKEA as an IT researcher. Well, apart from living in the middle of Småland, Älmhult, in the forest for 3 months, where I had to actually keep the heat by burning wood, I spent most of my time working together with IKEA's own research lab called FutureHome. So what did we do with them? Well, we brought our own somesthetic prototypes from here to kind of show them how you can design for the body and technology. And we had a big hackathon where we wanted them to kind of try out to design with technology. And we had an end show where we kind of showed off all the results. So what are the 3 prototypes that we brought? Well, we brought first a soma carpet. This was to help people's attention on their bodies, to help them direct their attention through heat. We brought a breathing light, where the light is supposed to help you focus on your breathing. And we brought a pressure mat. The mat also here helps you to understand how your body works together with different body parts through movements. And so we let these IKEA people try these prototypes, and we had a study during these 3 months at IKEA. And one of the most interesting things for me was that they didn't focus so much on the actual technology behind these prototypes. They focused more on how it felt. So this is really what we wanted, these bodily experiences from trying out these prototypes. And the next step then at IKEA was to try to get them to understand how you can work with technology. So we took this simple Uppebo lamp, an existing IKEA product, and we added on a servo motor, an Arduino, and a Kinect. And we let people stand in front of this lamp to kind of just see how it is to interact with something that has an IKEA product that has technology embedded into it. And they got really excited because they could then stand in front of the lamp and then move their arms to be able to move the lamp. So from this, we got a bunch of designers and let them kind of play around with their own IKEA furniture in a hackathon. So in the hackathon, we had a bunch of IKEA products. We brought a bunch of techie stuff and techie people, and we had a one-day workshop with them. And I would really love to show you the results from that hackathon, but of course IKEA is very secretive and I would probably have to kill you all to be able to show you the results from that. But what I can tell you is that they thought that this day was really interesting and fun, and also that it was quite easy to work with technology. So that was for them kind of uplifting to know that, well, once we get the tools and the right people, we can play around with technology quite well. So finally, we ended up with these, with a final show then, where we showed off both the results from the study that we had, the hackathon results, which I can't show you, but we also got to use, over these 3 months, we got to use their own workshop. They have this huge workshop where they create these prototypes. They have like fabric, wood, metal, lacquer, and so we got to create our own kind of further on IKEA versions of our aesthetic prototypes. And these you can see later on today, you can come up and try them. But yeah, it was very interesting, I must say. So the project is now over. I'm no longer there. I don't have to sit in the middle of the forest. But the collaboration with IKEA is not. We will continue work and we're going down there again. And I think it will be interesting to see in the future what IKEA can do within IoT, for example. So I'm not sure if we have enough time for questions, but you have to then come up and talk to me or one of my colleagues, because my voice might not last that long, and try out the mat, the Soma mat, and feel the heat. And
you should. Yeah. It's an experience. I have tested it, and
and we also have a master student playing around, mechatronics, two mechatronics students playing around with Kinect.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.